graph each function. The first thing I'm going to do with this problem is to convert it into exponential notation. So I'm going to replace the g of x with y, and we get y is equal to log of x base 1/4. Now to convert it into exponential notation, I'm going to take the base, raise it to the exponent, and then that gives me my answer. So 1/4 to the y is equal to x. Now I'm going to create my t-table here to organize my work. If you notice here, it's easier to select points for y than it is for x. So I'm going to select -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 to replace for my y, and then I'm going to solve for x. So here I have 1/4 to the -2. That's going to give me, remember this negative sign flips my fraction, so that gives me 4 squared, which is equal to 16. And then 1/4 to the -1 is equal to 4. 1/4 to the 0 is equal to 1. Any number to the 0 power is always equal to 1. And then 1/4 to the first power is 1/4. And 1/4 to the second power is equal to 1/16. So I'm going to graph 16 and then -2. So draw my y-axis, draw my x-axis, and I'm at 16 for x and then -2. So 1, 2, 16, -2, that's my first point. And then my next point is 4, -1. And then my next point is 1, 0. And then 1/4, 1. So 1/4, 1. And then 1/16, 2. So it gets really, really close to the y-axis, but it's not going to touch it. So then when I draw my graph, remember, it's real close to the y-axis, but it never touches it. And this is what my graph looks like. So when you're graphing logs, the best thing to do is convert from a log to an exponent, and then select which one would be easier to find out. Sometimes x is not the easiest one to find out, so sometimes it's more convenient to plug in numbers for y and then solve for x. Once you have your ordered pairs, then you just have to graph them.